Scientists just figured out how to beam smells to your brain using ultrasound. Nike dropped sneaks with a mini exoskeleton to boost your step. OpenAI's cooking up a new model and, to stop bleeding cache, is about to stuff ads into ChatGPT. Plus, Kling, DeepSeek, Microsoft, Marengo, and Runway all just dropped new AI models. And finally, that robot lamp from the Pixar intro, Ongo, is becoming an AI sidekick. Let's start with the thing that probably touches everyone online. Google's testing merging its two main AI search features, AI Overviews and AI Mode, into one seamless flow. The deal is, you're not bouncing between regular results and a separate chat anymore. You get a quick answer, and right below it, a button to dive into a deeper convo with Gemini. It sounds like a small tweak, but it's actually huge. Search results aren't just a static list of links anymore. They're becoming the starting point for a contextual chat. You can ask for details right away, compare stuff from different sources, or ask a follow-up without losing the thread. AI isn't just a for nerds add-on anymore. It's becoming the core fabric of search itself. It's an experiment, but the direction is clear. Google's slowly erasing the line between looking stuff up and chatting with a smart assistant. What do you think? Cool and convenient, or kinda sketchy when you think about how that first answer you see gets chosen? While some are rethinking how we get info, others are leveling up how we analyze it, especially with video. The new Marengo 3.0 video analyzer is a prime example of AI moving past simple object recognition to actually understanding content. Its specs are wild. It can process a 4-hour video in 5 minutes, find any timestamp by phrase or visual cue, let you train it on up to 5 custom things, faces, logos, objects, to search for, and it's multimodal. Search by text and image at the same time. This isn't a toy, it's a pro tool for journalists, researchers, and video editors. It's basically like having a super focused viewer who never gets tired and never forgets a detail. It works in 36 languages, including Russian, so it's built for a global crowd. The big trend here, value is shifting from just having access to huge data, like 4 hours of video, to having tools that instantly pull meaning from it. This changes the whole game for working with archives and media. Speaking of media and vibes, check out the Ongo robot lamp. This isn't just another smart gadget. It's a deliberate attempt to give a physical object personality, a Pixar-style soul. It looks like that iconic intro character. It turns toward whoever's speaking, it chats, it adjusts its light. The point isn't just its features. We have plenty of voice assistants. It's the approach. The devs, including someone who worked on Toy Story, focused not on efficiency, but on empathy and building an emotional connection. It's a fascinating alternative to the path of AI as a cold, utilitarian tool. Ongo is AI as a companion, a mood piece for your room. It's a reminder that human-machine interaction doesn't have to be just efficient. It can also be warm. Thoughts? Do you prefer a neutral voice from a speaker or an object that acts kinda alive? Now for the industry's main event, the model wars. Insider info on OpenAI's new model, codenamed Garlic, suggests they're dead serious about taking back the undisputed crown. Rumor has it that in early tests, it's already beating current top dogs like Gemini 3 and Claude Opus 4.5, especially in coding and logic. If that holds up at launch, and the announcement might be next week, it'll shake up the whole ecosystem again. The race is entering a new phase where it's not just about how much a model knows, but its ability for complex, step-by-step reasoning. Also, Garlic, as a codename, is pretty hilarious and memorable. But real talk, does it feel like the pace of new, groundbreaking model releases is getting so fast that even pros can't keep up with what's actually the best anymore? Or is this just healthy competition that speeds up progress for everyone? As the tech evolves, so do the business models. The news about ads coming to ChatGPT was expected, but still a big deal. OpenAI seems to be kicking off major monetization of its flagship consumer product. Integrating contextual, carousel-style ads picked from your chat is a powerful tool. And here's a key point analysts are making. ChatGPT might know more about your conversations and preferences than search engines do, paving the way for hyper-personalized ads. On one hand, ads could be more relevant. On the other, It raises major privacy red flags and changes how you might feel about the bot if it starts pushing products. With 800 million weekly users, this could turn ChatGPT into one of the world's biggest ad platforms. How much would ads in your AI chat change your trust in its answers or your desire to use it? Next up, video generation had two huge drops this week. Kling AI's Video O1 model claims to be the first unified multimodal video model. Keyword: unified. It can work with different inputs, text, images, reference videos, and handle both generating clips from scratch and complex edits to existing footage with a single command: remove the people, make it dusk. Its architecture, built around a multimodal visual language, is meant to help the model actually reason about a scene, not just stitch patterns together. It's a step toward more intentional and controlled video creation. Almost at the same time, Runway launched Gen 4.5, which in an independent test by Artificial Analysis scored the highest yellow rating of any text-to-video model yet. The focus here is on better understanding of complex prompts and more realistic object physics. Basically, these two announcements attack the same problem from different angles. A lot of current AI video looks off, with artifacts, weird physics, and poor consistency between frames. Both Kling O1 and Runway Gen 4.5 are attempts to cross that uncanny valley. The competition isn't just about pretty pictures anymore. It's about logical and physical coherence. For anyone working with visual content, this is probably the biggest news in a while. DeepSeek's announcement also deserves a spotlight. The Chinese startup, already making waves, dropped two new models, version 3.2 and v3.2 Speciale. Their focus is clear from the jump: reasoning, planning, and agent scenarios. This is a direct response to the market's demand for AI that doesn't just generate text, but can handle multi-step tasks and think while using tools. Speciale is positioned as the heavy-duty version for Olympiad-level math and complex action chains. Claims that version 3.2 is on par with GPT-5 and Speciale competes with Gemini 3 Pro in reasoning definitely need independent verification. But the fact they're specializing like this and using tons of synthetic data to train agents, 1,800 plus interactive environments, 85K instructions, shows where things are heading. The future might not be one giant universal model, but a whole zoo of specialized models, each optimized for a specific job. Honestly, that seems like a healthier and more sustainable path. From digital to physical, Nike just unveiled sneakers with mechanical support for your stride. The idea of a mini exoskeleton for your feet that gives you a push and reduces fatigue sits at the intersection of sports, medicine, and biohacking. This isn't just new cushioning. It's active muscle assistance. The target audience, from pro runners to delivery walkers, shows it's meant to be utilitarian. But underneath, it points to a bigger trend. Tech is getting more involved with our actual biology, aiming not just to supplement, but to enhance the body's natural abilities. It's exciting, but it also raises fair questions about long-term effects, dependency, and even social divides, fitness for the rich. How do you feel about this kind of body upgrade for gadgets? In the world of practical tools, Kimi's new Nano Banana Pro presentation generator is a slick update. The model can search the web for info, structure it, lay it out on slides, and generate a design, all from a single prompt. And, importantly, the feature is temporarily free. It's a classic case of democratizing a high-skill task. Making good presentations is still a valuable professional skill. Tools like this lower the barrier, letting you focus on the message, not the mechanics. Sure, it might hurt freelance designers who do bulk work, but it creates new value for the average user. One of the most elegant and deep tech announcements, arguably, is Microsoft's compact Pharah 7B model. Its job is automating actions and user interfaces, but the cool part is how. It works purely on visual input, screenshots, with no need to access the page's underlying code, DOM, HTML. It analyzes screenshots and action history and builds a plan, observe, think, act. The fact it can run locally on a device, 7 billion parameters makes that possible, tackles issues of lag and privacy. And its result of 73.5% success on the WebVoyager test, where it beat both specialized models and GPT-4o, proves that smaller, well-focused, efficiently trained models Using their breakthrough synthetic data pipeline, Magentic 1 can compete with giants on specific tasks. This is a super healthy trend that could slow down the move toward having all our computing centralized in the cloud with Big Core. Finally, research that sounds like sci-fi but is legit science. Scientists managed to beam the sensation of smells directly into people's brains using focused ultrasound. By targeting the olfactory bulb, they made volunteers smell things like fresh air, campfire, and rotting organic matter. No chemicals involved. This isn't just a neat trick. It's opening up a whole new channel for interacting with the brain, not through sight or sound, but through smell, one of our most primal and emotion-linked senses. The researchers cautiously talk about this channel's potential for transmitting abstract concepts, emotions, or data as felt structures. They say we've only tapped about 1% of the potential. But the mere fact we can write info to the smell center paves the way for something like a feelable internet. It's a long-term vision, but it totally flips the script on what human-machine interfaces could even look like in the future.